Hi, tell us your first name.
Oh, hi, I'm Dr. Marcus Coplin. I'm the medical director at Murrieta Hot Springs and big fan of Relax Saunas.
Well, tell me your experience with the Relax Sauna over the years, and tell me about, you said it was your go-to for whatever.
Yeah, well, we met probably at least 10 years ago at a conference very similar to the one we're at today.
Yes.
Where I was first really introduced to the Relax technology. And at the time, I was seeing a lot of patients who had heavy metal burden and mold toxicity, and I was sending them to saunas to, detoxify and get the skin to kind of promote that elimination of those substances. And I learned that we could actually get them in these saunas, in these home-based saunas, and my patients started being very compliant with it. They would be doing multiple saunas a week, and we actually would see the difference in their labs when they would onboard this as one of their therapies. So it's a go-to therapy. I've known these guys for years. Their product lasts the test of time. I can't say enough about it.
You've had the Relax Sauna for a lot of years.
I think I bought my personal unit in 2014, so over 10 years now.
Right, yeah.
And it's still running every time. I've never had any issue with it. It's a great unit. Fires up every time, heats up the tent in just a few minutes. It's one of the most easiest things I could imagine for patient compliance. Can't say enough.
So you get a lot of compliance.
Compliance. I think you said complaints. I was like, no complaints, lots of complaints. Yeah.
Lots of complaints.
Patients love it. I would have sometimes I'd have patients come in to the office for an in-office treatment, but honestly, most patients would just end up purchasing a unit for their home use. And working with the team here made that really easy for the mechanics of my practice to actually bring those saunas to the patients and make it really easy to do that.
And what did your patients say? What kind of results can you be concrete? Like, give me an example or two of what happened to people.
Well, one case comes to mind of a patient who had a really high heavy metal burden, and she was having just kind of chronic vasospasms that would get triggered by just about anything. Kind of, it could be anything from a temperature shift, cold water, or really just vibration would trigger it. So obviously during her workup we found that there was this high heavy metal load, and we got her as part of kind of a comprehensive program. We had her doing a sauna with a Relax sauna. Maybe I think she was at least 3 times a week she was doing a sauna. Now I don't have the case in front of me, but it was significant to the point where within under a month her symptoms went from multiple times a day to maybe once or twice a week with a significant stimulation. As she kept going on that program and she was able to stabilize her symptoms, we got the metals out and she enjoyed the sauna part. That became part of her ritual of healing, and that was a kind of, an unexpected aspect of it. Was now the sauna became part of her healing and part of her empowerment into her healing journey, and it was a place for her where she had her time just for herself. And I can't say enough about it.
Yeah, and you were saying that the Relax Sauna, like for heavy metals and detox, that was your go-to.
It was my go-to. I was able to get these units to my patients. I saw efficacy with it. I would see the lab numbers correlate with the patients who were using the saunas, and mostly it was that patient compliance, the fact that patients like to use the device and would use it regularly. It always works better when they're doing the treatments you prescribe, and my caseload would attest to that.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And right now, what do you do?
I'm the medical director for the Murrieta Hot Springs Resort out here in Southern California.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a wonderful place.
Thanks. You got to come by and check us out.
Do you want to tell them a little bit about the place?
Sure, yeah. Murrieta Hot Springs is one of the oldest hot springs resorts in Southern California. It's been active as a resort since 1902. In the 80s, it was kind of the premier energy work, vegan kind of healing space. It's been going through a few different hands, but we reopened it about 2 years ago, about a year and a half really. And it's a premier spot for water-focused, natural flowing, geothermal water-based wellness. And so we have programs that patients can come and utilize, but we also just have day pass for families and overnight hotel amenities. So it's just a place where we really try to put the healing water at the focus and really support people's journey back into health however they can.
So in other words, we just got a testimony on the Relax Sauna from the medical director of this high-end
That's right.
spa.
That's right.
Well, I'm glad. I mean, thanks for coming up to me and telling me how much you love the Relax
Absolutely,
Sauna. I really appreciated this,
Absolutely.
and I think this will help a lot of people, catalyze them to get one of these in their home.
That's the goal.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
Thanks.
Yeah.